There we go. Check. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! I got my OnlyFan here. Look at that. Let's have a. There we go. Just leave that in the background. Move that over there. Everything else is ready. Hello. How the devil are you all? I hope you are all having a fab evening. Welcome in. Mate. I've only got one fan. It's I can never quite get that right. There you go. Well, also, Gully is still here, so. So yeah. Anyway, welcome in everyone. Welcome in Neversoft, Worstel, Axie. That's quite quiet. That. Just do that, and then that, and then there we go. That's better. Zemich, Manimo, Worstel, Axie, Dodge. Where have you been, mate? I haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're well. Francis, codename V, JC1980, Flow from Dockster. Thanks for gifting a sub to our regular JC1980. Thank you very much for that. He's taking the night off from preparing his new flat to just have a night off, man. Just have a night off. Who else did I see there? Gridpoint, Zeron, mate. How you doing? Amazing Pillock. Francis, have I said hello? I mean, I've said hello to you already today, but hello, mate. Chiata, that's a cool name. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Anyway, if I haven't, welcome in. I hope you're having fun. Codename V, Waterman. See who else? Low Polysaurus. At Samson, off how you doing, mate? Life, rust repairs, work, Oh, yeah, fair enough. Zemich, you're far too early for that, mate. So anyway, what's been going on? I've done loads of work on the music disc. Dodge, you're in for a treat. You haven't seen it yet, so you won't have seen where it was 2 weeks ago. You won't have seen where it was last week, but you will see what it looks like now. It's starting to look a bit good, if I'm honest. Anyway, so I've got the current build on disc, and there's stuff that I need to do today. So basically, I think what we're going to do today is we're going to do some procedural generation. Well, it is procedural generation. Basically, the background of the music disc. I want 10 of them in there. Some smashing effects in it, and they're really they're really not that complicated as well. I'll show you anyway. You'll see it all in a bit. So yeah, the backgrounds, because it's high-res interlace, each background takes up, a 1-bit plane is 40 kilobytes. So we can't have 10 of those because there's going to be probably at least 10 tunes. So yeah, we need to sort that out. So we'll show you what I'm on about later anyway. Neversoft, I've already said hello. Marcus Turtle, welcome in as well. And Fred Second. Lovely to see you all in there. Of course, you know how we start this. There you go. Give us a number. 1337. I don't have. Damn it! That's supposed to be the bonus disc. I haven't done it yet, but yeah, well done. Codename V's in there. Disc number 2. There you go. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna have a wildcard disc. Maybe it's just a little pile of wildcard discs. Like 1337, 69, 42, 128. 64. That would be good, but you'd only be able to pick it if you match the correct number of decimal places I have on the disc, so that'd be good. 420. 420. Yeah. I'd have to find an uproff disc for that, I think. Probably some with some nice dub reggae music on it. I'm sure the guys there can manage it. Anyway, as picked by Codename V. Let's see what's on disc 2, because I wrote these about 5 minutes ago and not even I can remember, I'll be honest. Well, that's definitely Titanic's cruncher, and it's pretended to decrunch while loading. Okay. I hope everything's set up right. The screen looks okay, so we should be fine. Right, I'm gonna go there. That's where we're gonna go. mass-made demo with that many transitions. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. January 1993, yeah, we give that big clap. That's Dream Dealers and Alliance Design. Oh. Fucker.
Life in the Bavarian forest was boring. The big event was me and Ronnie Rabbit watching a leaf fall down.
A leaf! I saw a leaf!
Hey. Then one day I discovered Hofmeister Lager with a picture of my grandpa on it. It had a cool cut on the back of the throat that was so good I decided to leave the forest. And so I found companionship. Trouble 20, bought to finish you to chalk. I found the left-hand screw to kiss onto the pink. I found more companionship, but most of all, I found Hofmeister on draft. The moral is, if you want poetry, stand and stare. But if you want great lager, follow the bear. Hey, Hofmeister, for great lager, follow the bear.
It's trifle, yeah. It popped into my head the other day, so I put it on as a redeem. So, what that redeem really does is it sets apart anyone who's from the UK and anyone who is not, because if you're not from the UK, you ain't got a bloody clue what that's about. But yeah, it's a TV advert from the 80s. A Hofmeister beer emoji. Well, let's see if we can get that sorted. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's a little background music. Let's go. I'm from Norway, so we've never had alcohol adverts. Oh, right, in England. Actually, I haven't seen an alcohol advert for ages. I'm from the UK and you've never heard of it? What? You never heard of Hofmeister? What? Well, follow the... weird. Yeah, what was that? As a bear. Well, you know, demo scene as a bears as well, you know. We do have the demo to prove that. I mean, I don't have it on disc today, but yeah. It's a great demo. Digital UK citizenship, JC 1980. You barely remember that advert and you're 45. Well, why did I remember it so well? Maybe because I wanted to drink from a young age. I don't know. Anyway, that says a lot about me, I guess. Is the beer good? No, it's terrible. Right. Go then. Let's get another number on the go. 3. Disc Chiata. Am I saying that right? I don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome in. If you have been, and I'm sorry I missed you in chat. So yeah, welcome in. If you've not seen this before, we watch some demos, then we do some coding, and then we drink beer, and then the code gets a bit much because we've had too much beer, and then we watch some more demos. So you know, it's a cycle. It works out quite well. Yeah, as you said earlier, didn't you, Francis? It's the stream age off. Here we go. Lurking in chat mostly. Excellent. Well, thanks for chipping in today. I mean, you can lurk if you're not feeling up for chatting. Then that's cool. Yeah, that's true, TTD. We do some code. Mostly, I've done so much during the week that it's a show and tell most of the time. So it should probably be mostly today. Pingy, mate, how you doing? More funk. Press the button, Ian. There we go. Groovy by Melon. Lemon, melon. There we go. That was cracking. It's a good little demo, that. Hi, Dan. You know, I mean, you're not watching, so. But anyway, big ups, Dan. Also big ups to Facet, who I actually finally bumped into at Xenium a few weeks ago. Had a good old chinwag with. Yeah, it's lovely to meet you, mate. Yeah, top bloke. Yeah. An enthusiastic fella. This is my type. I like that. So yeah. Lemon Point, I think is how you're supposed to say it, isn't it, Braxton? I don't know. Peter McKay, welcome in. Good evening. And Braxton, welcome in as well. And Booney as well. Thanks for 10 months, mate. That's nearly a year. Bloody hell. 4. All right, Manimo's in there, straight in there. Lemon Pier. I mean, I don't know. Don't say it, Ian. Don't say it. Don't say it. Right, disc 4. Let's see what's on disc 4. I'm not saying it. It shall remain in my mind. Just why this is taking a little longer to load this. There we go. Welcome in, Datadog UK. TTD as well, welcome in. Glitter Object. The best decrunching anim ever. Yeah. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot on a floppy disk for the Amiga 500. No, wrong button. Minimo, is this your choice? The tune's good though. Okay, should we do it? I feel like I've heard this somewhere else. Let's do it. Right, let's just see, shall we? Tracker. I don't think it's there. I think if it had been a standard Pro Tracker one, we would have found it by now. Yeah, it's not there. It's not there. It must be P61 or something. But yeah, there we go. Let's we'll give that a little round of applause. Doesn't really do a lot. Let's do one more then. Let's do one more. Boost SE, welcome in, mate. I hope you are well. Right. Can you remember what we've picked so far? I reserved this evening to finally watch Ghost Town's Cockbusters. Oh, well, we watched that a couple of weeks ago, mate. Sorry. Okay, 4 is gone. 3 is gone. So Blitter Object on the 1. Morgan, how you doing there, Mayor? Oh, on CRT. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. It's a cracker. Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, we watched it very recently. Was it the one where you rotated a tunnel? I don't know. Oh, that was Cryptidon's as teaser. Oh, I guess so. Damn, it wasn't what I was thinking it was. Oh, it might be. It is! Can we just appreciate those lasers as well? I mean, they're good. I wonder how that's done. What a classic, though. I wonder what position that's 1994. I wonder what that got in the 40k intro comp at the time. Anyway. Right, so we'll save 2 discs for later. Short but sweet, but so sweet. That tune's so good as well. Right, background tunes, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh God, actually, I just realised I'm going to switch out the tunes actually because it's off. I just the music disc has got 2 of these in. The 2 tunes in this mix are on the music disc, and I've been listening to those 2 tunes solidly for the past 2.5, 3 weeks. So I just need a break from those. Amiga DJ setup folder. Oh no, let's go old school, shall we? Let's go mod sort folder. Mod dump, there we go. Stuff that Dex sent me. A500. Let's go evergreen, shall we? There we go. See that. You should maybe do a stream dissecting some of these demos, work out how the effects are done. Shelly used to do that on 64. Really good streams. It's got better disassemblers than, better debuggers than we have on the Amiga. But that's not a bad idea. Because we got Koppenheimer now, so that's pretty good for that kind of thing. At least show us the bit planes, wouldn't it? So, and we've got an action replay. Yeah, I saw Martin Piper's doing some Amiga stuff as well. Curl, am I going to upload? I will do, yeah. It's just been so busy past couple of weeks. Oh God, it's so warm in here today. Let me switch on my only fan a minute. Oh God, that's better. I think that's not blowing on the mic. So anyway, right. So, oh, actually, I've peaked too early here. Right, so let's demo disc 2. I don't want that. I want this disc. Right, so this is the current build of the music disc. Yeah, no, this is I made this ADF today. So this is exactly this tune boost. I don't know. It's Beans and Rusk. So this is, we'll just have a quick look at this. So I'll just pause that because it does load rather quickly actually. Right, so Last week we were looking at adding the titles in, the artist and track titles, I think. Was that right? Was that what we were doing last week? I think it was it. I can't remember what we were doing. What were we doing last week? Was it artist and track titles? And we got as far as just putting like the structure in for it, and that was it. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, here you go. I'll let the whole mix play. I'll disappear. It does not need more scopes. This is fine, Blitter Object. We have everything we need. It's all good. Not more scopes. No, no, Bob. No. So I don't know if you noticed them. So a couple of things you may not have noticed. One, there's actually 3 VU meters. The one at the top's for track A, the one on the bottom's for track B, and the one in the middle is a combination of the two. So when it does its mix, like, it automatically does a transition between those. And you may have also noticed that the background has changed since then. Actually, did we have the background last week? Probably not. I think it was just there static, or it was doing something, or it was just moving left and right maybe. But yeah, so I worked all that out. This requires more cowbells. A spectrogram and a quadrascope and a Pac-Man and oscilloscopes. Yeah. So yeah, we are called Pattern Syndicate because we had to come up with another name for what we were doing, because there's I don't know, about 7 or 8 musicians involved, potentially 2 coders, a graphic artist, and yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. But absolutely no scrollers. Exactly, Neversoft. We're not having a scroller in this at all. No. Well, we've got 2 already, right? Got 2 waveforms. They're more interesting to read than someone's bullshit text, right? So, thanks, Waterman. So it didn't crash on me. It crashed on TO today, but he's got one of those ACA 500 pluses things. So, hey, squacked to my phone. It's a waveform scroller. You've already got a waveform scroller, so you know we've got everything that we need. But yeah, the background. So, hide some scroll. We'll hide it in the boot block, man. That's the best place for it, isn't it? Welcome in Proton as well. You need the sound waveform to be text for the TTE crew. Nah, your TTE lot, you'll get the hidden part, right? You know, maybe we'll put a scroller in the hidden part. Hooverphonic, mate, you can be my guest. Hidden parts, the action replay. Well, that's a good point. I wonder if we could detect. You can't detect an action replay unless someone presses the button. It's not possible, I don't think. So, yeah, no. Right. We need to explain some things here. Right. So anyway, you get the idea. That's what it looks like. So, let's leave that running. Lovely. Right. Let's go to desktop. Right. Where? There. Right. Send it to me. We'll check it out later. We're just getting started, so. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jason. But also, yeah. Hey, Jav, how you doing? Oi, oi, oi. Right. So, where were we? Let's get this positioned, right? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, that is good. Right. Go and finish ASAP. Yeah. Right. So, the main things that changed since last week is obviously the titles are in. Let me just demonstrate something here, right? So where's? Oh, do you know I've got it as a constant, haven't I? Right. I put raster time on. You see how much raster time we use at the moment, right? There we go. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Hang on. Boot block false. Build the disk again. Oh dear, no. There we go. Yeah, I know there's an error. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. There's no point in protecting against it, is there really? Cool. Right, that's done. Right. You ready for this this usage? What? Things are not playing ball today, are they? Come on. Come on. That's better. There we go. So as you can see, we're not in the best of places. Plenty of time for a glance. Yeah, except for the problem is, right? So let me fast forward this a bit, right? Everything's running like an absolute dog today. It sounds like we're paused. Maybe if you had some scopes. I've got scopes. You're having nothing less, nothing else, nothing more. Right. Pause. Right. Watch it now. So yeah. That's our issue. We could push it a little bit further, but we're in danger of hitting past the frame. So yeah, there you go. Right, so as you can see, there is some time. That's what we basically do. We need to do some procedurally generated backdrops, right? Because each backdrop is 40 kilobytes, and that's too much. So let me take the master time off. What I will just show you else quickly here is something that I built called CopperGen. So CopperGen, basically, the copper list is now described by this, right? These are the elements of the copper list, and then it generates these. So the problem is obviously that that wavy background means that we need to make a change on every single line. So what this now does is it generates two copper lists, fills them both up at the same time because it's interlaced. And then so we do, where is it? CopperGen. Oh, that's why it's doing an extra line there, isn't it? That should be 255. Okay. To do. Check that. I think also anyway. Check line ending still, because I've got like a weird line at the end. So what it does is it adds a copper main line, right? So the copper main line is basically our weight. So it waits at the end of the physical display, and then it adds in. It uses this macro to basically fill out the copper with the pointers for a long word address based on some value, and then it sets a BPL com, which is for our scrolling, and then sets color 9, which is our background. So it does that for every line, and then what it will do is whilst it's doing that, it comes to this program here and says, oh, the header start, okay, the header is supposed to start at line 0, okay, so when that value gets hit, it runs this command, which is cop command static background. So basically it just says, oh right, well just load that pointer into the two copper into the 2-bit plain addresses that we need, and then it waits until there, which is the height, which is 78 divided by 2, and then it puts in this copper command, which is background off. Now the whole point of that is that now I could actually completely rearrange the whole layout of the screen without having to draw loads of extra coppers lists, right? It will just, if I need to do something else special on another part of the copper, I can just write another command and say I want to do this for X number of lines or whatever. So yeah, this was the game changer that made things so much easier to edit. So this was the thing that I needed to get done. So with this in place, I was able to add in the VU meters really easily. The new graphics came in. All I had to do was just replace the graphics and say how long it was, and it did that. The bottom section, I just added that in as a UI footer. Just added a command in here. So the whole copper list is basically generated by that program, or that list of commands, and then it just generates it for me. It's just so much easier to deal with. So copper list, setup list, yeah, exactly. Hooverphonic. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this, I think, because if I need to do stuff per line and then do other stuff with it, this is so much easier. The other thing that this does is that you'll see here in add main line, I think it was. Where was it? Add main line. So what this also does is, oh no, it does it up here. So it stores word offsets for each line of the copper. So I can easily, I've got a lookup table, so I just get the pointer and I just say I want line 10, so add 2 to the number, grab it out of the list, and then I can access that line of the copper really easily. And then some of these other commands will then obviously write their pointers into other places that they're needed to later on. So yeah, so just sorts everything out, because copper lists are not easy. We think they're easy, but they're not easy when you've got multiple stuff all going on at the same time. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. This is a great little program. So yeah, and it automatically already does 2. The other 2 things that this does is, because you're writing 2 copper lists, it double checks the positions of both of them as you're doing it, in case you get something wrong in the code. And then at the end, it also checks your copper buffer size to see if you've overrun it, and then fails. You know, so as you add stuff, you go, oh shit, I've run out of room, and no wonder it's crashing now, because one copper list is half overwritten the other. So important stuff. So what is the plan for today? There's nothing else special in there. No, the text moving's, it's just, that's just some blitz. Yeah, they were really hard to get right for some reason, and then they just started working. Amiga Vision, welcome in. So let's just, so you know there's that one background in there. Let's go to the assets a sec, right? Assets, mod mix asm assets, right? So we've got is it this one? Oh, flipping heck. You need to be able to open. Okay, go for the PNG. So we've obviously got this background that we're currently using, which is great. It could do with a little cleanup actually. But that's 40 kilobyte on its own, because it's 640 by 512. So that's too much. So we need to do something about that to start with. And then I've got this one that I found online that I really love. But again, that is 40 kilobyte. That's way too much. Now, I did look at procedurally generated circuits, and the code that I got, even whilst trying to tweak it, just made really shit looking patterns, right? They're just shit looking patterns. Like, none of them made anything that looked as good as this obviously hand drawn pattern, right? So I went a bit mental last night, and I coded this. Circuit Designer. So this is Circuit Designer, a WinForms application that lets you draw circuits. Right? And now I appreciate this does seem a little mental, right? To write an entire WinForms app to try and reduce your data from 40k down to as much as possible. But yeah, Francis, circuits everywhere. Yeah. At least the good thing out of I mean, I'm doing a lot of work at work at the moment that involves the word circuit. So I've finally worked out how to fucking type it properly at last. Over engineering for the RIN. Is this a cry for help? No, it isn't. Takoto, mate, how you doing? Welcome in. So let me just demonstrate here, right? So I don't want. Actually, my data's currently fine, but let me just. I don't want to lose. You know, he spent me like an hour and a half to do that, and then it spent me another half hour. Circuit.json. Let's just make a backup of that. It took me another half an hour to design the circuit, and I like how this one looks. I don't want to change it, but let's just clear it for a minute, right? So as you can see, you've got a cell X and a cell Y up here. So you click in one cell, and then you click in the next cell, and you just click. You just left click, and then when you're done with that circuit, you right click, and then I can just draw another one here. Bam. I know I should have done click and drag, but you know, I only intended to use this once. Gerbil, mate, how you doing? And we'll have a quick look at the thing at the moment. TTD, I have thought about that. So you get the idea, right? So I can, and obviously this also has, so I can't draw there. I can't draw there because obviously those cells are used. So it kept track of cells and all the rest of it. So honestly, it didn't take that long to write, but you know, I did find it quite satisfying just sitting here designing circuits, though. I mean, that aren't real, obviously, but see, it's quite therapeutic. This, it's kind of like cross stitch for geeks, right? See, so nice. Just follow it down there and just go there. That'd be nice. So, yes, I know some of you design real circuits. PCB way. They haven't approached me yet. Zender, mate, subscribed for 20 months. Have we known each other for that long already? Anyway, the point is that every time, and we can actually just clear it again. So if I click that, that starts a wire, and that stores an XY position. And then every time I click around that wire, it stores the direction, right? So up, down, left, right, and then well, it's basically 8 ways, right? Which means for one wire, we have 2 bytes for an X and Y position, and then half a byte per directional movement. So you just sneak a penis into the circuit. Of course you would say that, Zero. I'm not sneaking a penis into my circuit. That sounds wrong on so many levels. Anyway, so you get the idea of that. So what resulted out of that? Remembering that it's 40k that we've got, right? Our circuit data is now 1,191 bytes. The only problem is that obviously I now need to render that circuit information, and that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, that's the idea. Is this a game? It's not a game. It's just code. It's just a tool for designing a bit of graphics. So if we look at the data here, I'll show you. I wrote it in I wrote it in like an hour or two last night. It didn't take very long. So the first byte is the number of God, it's so bright, isn't it? Did they not do HXD dark version yet? That's the number of wires that there are. That's an X and Y position. Yes, I did allow it to be drawn outside of the area. There's a reason for that. I wanted to be able to have circuits coming in from the outside. And then each nibble is a direction until we get an 8. An 8 command there is none, so it tells it to stop. And then if it's on an odd number of nibbles, then we just write another one in just to close it off, so we're at the right number of bytes. So Xeron. Do you know the only other program I knew that ran everything in light mode also listened to classical music, and we used to joke that he was a serial killer. So let's hope you don't listen to classical music. So as you can see, it is a shade less than 40k, but then obviously we've got to write code to render this shit as well. So no, it's not Francis. No, Francis doesn't listen to it. Francis listens to chiptunes, and I don't think he'll ever listen to anything else. Well, no, mostly podcasts, but there we go. You don't bloody code anymore, do you? No. What Francis does is he's a fantastic buffer against the directors. So, yeah. He gets upset and frustrated, so we don't have to. I mean, could you ask for more? How big are the cells? 16 pixels by 16 pixels, which I think was about right, because obviously when that's in high-res interlace, it looks more like an 8 by 8, which should fit quite nicely. So, how are we doing for time? Well, we're nearly there. So, how should we do this? I'll tell you what we're going to do, actually. We're just going to start another project. Let's just get something, rather than have to deal with the whole music disc and everything. Let's just, let's get a new folder up. C/code/ and let's just steal I don't know, doc view 2. Doc view 2. Let's just copy. I mean, that is going to be full of shit as well, isn't it? I really need to create a template for this. Circuit test. Okay. Okay. I don't need assets. Build, I will need docs. I won't need any of that. I won't need that. Fonts. Include, yes. Music, text, UAE. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Oh, fucking how did I manage that? Oh no, I need to build docs, fonts, include, yes, music, text, UAE. Right, let's get rid of those. Right, and then the only thing I want is main.asm. No, we'll keep macros. Actually, probably don't need that either, do I? Constants. Let's do it by type. There we go. Doc view. Let's just call that main.asm. Right. Get rid of that lot. We just want a little thing to do the thing. Variables. No, I don't care about that either. That's all bollocks. Shit to do. Look at that. Okay, let's open up that folder and let's build. Let's clear that out as well. And then UAE, DH0, doc view, TTTH1. We need to do another textual healing at some point. Hey, Prince Faces, how you doing? Right. That's clear. Oh, there's startup sequence. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to change this also. I could do this actually in there, couldn't I? But main. We'll do main. There we go. Right. I tell you what we will do. We'll call this template actually. DH0. Yeah. So actually, what we'll do is circuit test, and we'll call this. We'll rename that to template. Right. Template. Cool. And then let's get that up and running as its own thing. Open folder. Yeah. Template. Nope. Okay, select folder. Yep. Macros. We'll leave those in there. They're always handy. We don't need to use them. Exec.lib, graphics lib. I never use a graphics lib. What the fuck? Hardware, CIA, yeah. Graphics.txt. Oh, that was for fonts, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't want that. Macros I'll keep. Variables we'll get rid of. Constants I'll get rid of. Funcdef. I don't think I've used that ever. Right. Section main. Code. Get rid of all that and just do main. lea.trap. We don't need to do trap actually. Move.w. No. lea custom into A6. Move.w. 7fff into DMA con, A6. Whoops. Yeah. And then Tina. Yeah. And then move.w. Let's do a 7ff into ADK-con as well. Yeah, that'll do. And then, actually, all that'll do. And then we'll just do testicles there. And then we'll move .wd0 into color 0086. We'll branch to .testicles. There we go. Basic hacky template, right? What I should do is have a copy list in here as well, actually. Yeah, I don't want a 4K goatsy. How are you doing there, Cloaked Alien? As long as the problem with fractals is most of them look a bit shit in 1-bit playing, but you know, it's possible. You got 68,000 code for it, and we can get that running in 640 by 512 in under 2 minutes, whilst more than half of the frame time's being used. Then yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think we want let's get a basic copper list set up, actually. Actually, no, maybe... No, not for the template. Right, let's just get the build working first. So actually we need to go and change these. Yeah. Doc view, change it to main. And then main. Yeah, that's good. And then tasks. As a main. Actually, we just do a control H on that, can't we? Main. Yeah, replace. Yeah, okay. I don't care about a release build. All I want is just a little template to say. Okay, yeah, code's building. Let's see if it actually builds. Yeah. Okay, and then... So that should start. Oh, yeah, and then the other thing we need to do is sub q.w1 from d0. Right. I think this looks good. Bitwise, mate, what have you missed? Not a lot yet at the moment. We haven't done much. There we go. I'm just setting up a template. So next time I want to actually just like throw some code at VS Code, I can just copy template, right? And then call it circuit render for the purpose of this. Right, and then I can go and open that folder. Open folder. Code circuit render. Select. And then build that. Build main. There we go. Did you get the WFC stuff? What's the WFC? Oh, that was Visual Studio. It wanted .NET 8. So, wave function collapse, wave collapse function, isn't it? Not WFC. Was it wave function collapse? I don't know. Yeah, I did get it working, and then I got distracted by something else. So, but yeah, I got the code to generate loads of examples, and then looked at some of the examples and went, oh, some of those will be nice. So I might grab one of those. Yeah. I have got some other ideas. One thing, I'll just paint this one up actually. I'm just thinking about this. What I want to do is imagine, so obviously you're viewing the screen. Let's say that's the screen, right? What I want to do is like a barrel in there, like that, right? Which would just be like that, and then have like barrel sections that like move up or down. Which I think, so imagine that's like filled or whatever, yeah. And then like have like a few of them like running around. I think that'd be quite good. Ian Ross time, yeah. But that's the idea, like kind of like you being in an oak barrel, except like, you know, more lasery and with some colours and stuff. Because then obviously you could do that quite easily by just generating a bit plane that has. So you did use half the bit plane like that, and then use the other half of the bit plane filled. I mean, just imagine that's filled, and then it's just a matter of selecting the right lines, isn't it? Depending on your sine wave curve there. So, and that'd be quite nice because it would make it feel like the screen's like moving a lot more than it is. So yeah, unless someone wants to go and write that for me and then just send me the code, that would be great because our deadline's coming up pretty quick. So, but yeah, you get the idea. So that's another idea. Oh, actually, let me show you the other idea I had that might work. Where where is it? There we go. Let's do that. It's just have a section of. Maybe do the bit plane as like a big long 32 by 32 set of images. Like imagine them as like blocks like that, and then just different like icons or whatever just randomly set in there, and then have like sections of them like moving in and out like there, you know, something like that. Is that like the scrolling bitwise? Is that like the scrolling floor effect? Effectively, yes. Well, no, it's not, because we're not moving it left and right. We're moving it up and down. So imagine being like sat inside a tombola as someone spins it, and you're just staring at the wall. The kind of thing that make you sick. So that's the idea. Set the bit of crazy flag. No. Oh, I don't like that. Could you redo the background snow effect from Circumvent? No, because I've only got one bit plane. That used 2. So, and we're not sickening effects. Yeah, but more like if we can get it looking right, it'll look more kind of neon if I can get the right colours on it and stuff. I think that would look really cool. But right, so have we got the right thing open? Main. Right. So basic hacky template. So this is going to be our circuit render, and we're at the breakpoint. So hang on. That's what I didn't check. Does the breakpoint work? Yay! Cool. Right, so we can write some code. Right, I shall be back in a bit. We're going to do some imploder because that's, well, it's your favourite, isn't it? So, you know. I might have to take all of the Mega Demo loaders and like wrap them up in a BRB because I think that'd be good. It's not a snow effect, it's a noise effect, isn't it? If you look in the back of the twisty, tunnely super sync section, it's a static background of dither, but like the lines are like shifted and shit. So, yeah. Right, where is it? Where is it? There it is. BRB. There's the button. Hello, welcome back. I see we've got a terrible fire there. How you doing, Stephen? I will see you in in a month's time. I haven't booked a hotel. I hope you got a sofa I can sleep on. Do I need to book a hotel? You know, I'm easy, mate. You know. Okay. Oh yeah, the beers today. Oh, mate, that is very lovely of you. Thank you very much. We've got this from Brewgooder today. Filler Tropical Haze IPA. So yeah. Let's get something a little different. Let's see. That's really nice. Zeron, that's too kind, mate. Bloody hell, 10 subs. Uber Eldex, Nobody, Real Tico, UK Gamer, Zuperdan, Mayor, Troll Crow, Retro Gaming Music. Nice to see you in there, mate. You should follow him. He plays Amiga tunes live. It's brilliant. El Wintro and Slow Luck. Give Zeron a hug. He's gifted you a sub. Thanks, mate. You're amazing. The Thriller from Filler, yeah. Bitwise, mate. That's fine. Yeah, 1 month today it kicks off. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. Oh, that reminds me. I need you to flash my TF1260 as well. I'll take out the 1200. So, but yeah, I hope you got a couple of Amigas and a mixer as well, because I ain't bringing anything else with me apart from maybe a PCMCIA card. So if you want some kind of performance, you need to lend me a couple of Amigas as well. So, yeah, which, you know, I'm sure you've got a couple of Amigas. So, DJ mixer might be another kettle of fish though. So, yeah, I don't know if you've got one of those. You might have a couple of Amigas. Can you make sure that they're already installed with some kind of CF card that has CF0 pre-installed on it? That'd be really helpful. Yeah, because as you may have heard a couple of weeks ago, I went to Xenium. I had one Amiga which had CF0. So hopefully that should be all right. Yeah, one of them had CF0 installed on it, the 600. But it only had a copy of File Master that liked to crash after copying 50 files, so I had to do all the copying in the CLI without the startup sequence. And then the other one was a completely fresh vanilla Workbench Classic install, had no CF0, so I had to steal an external Gotek and then copy the CF0 files from one machine and then install it on the other machine, and then basically 5 hours of my day wasted. So there will be a few people who know about Amigas. Yeah. This is true. This is very true. It's not going to be Bitwise. These picky DJs with their riders. Yeah, my rider next time is I'll just take my own equipment. So don't trust anyone else's. Anyway, right, shall we get on with rendering this bloody circuit? Right. Circuit data. Let's do a direct ink bin into I know it's not pretty, but it's just for the mod mix ASM. Yeah. Assets circuit.bin. Yeah, okay. There we go. Circuit.bin. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Let's just write circuit. Let's do circuit under circuit count. rs.w1. So, oh god, no, I can't have that. Right, new file. Variables, we'll call this. Okay. Variables underscore size of rs.w0. Yep. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, go on. Variables.asm. Yep, lovely. There we go. Circuit count. And then variables will be dcb.b variables underscore size of, comma 0. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is lea variables into A5. Yep. And that's BSR circuit init, right? Right. And then circuit init. And then circuit render. Yeah. We'll just put RTSs in. RTS. Yeah. And then we'll do a BSR on circuit render. Yeah. And then we'll do BRA dot forever. Yeah. Dot forever. Right. And let's just check that that builds first. That retro gaming music. Yes. You stream every Friday and Saturday. There we go. I don't. It's probably. This never bloody works. At retro. Oh, we received a hype train. Lovely. Retro gaming music. I'd love to see you do a cover of Eon. I've been trying to get Banjo Kazooie to do it for ages. So, okay, we don't need testicles anymore, do we? I appreciate that what I've just said. A challenge accepted. I know he will be there, mate. He messaged me saying he'll see me there, which would be great because I can't wait to meet him. That's not worked. DCB.B variables. So, oh, that's why. Because we also need to include variables, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's building now. Let's just check that. Right. There's a couple of other things we need. You'd like to keep hold of your testicles if that's all the same. That's fine, mate. You can keep hold of your testicles. I won't take them away from you. Okay, that's branching forever. Right, so ace. So let's. What's going on there? No. Why won't it tab anymore? What? What? Oh, tab move. How did I switch that on? Tab moves focus. No one wants that. LEA circuit data, right? Into A0. Move Q0 into D0. Move dot by A0 into D0. Move dot WD0 into circuit count, A5. Right, so we know how many circuits we need to render now. Yes, I'm very aware. No, you haven't. It's not been back in stock yet, Zeron. It'll be January now. Obviously, the lovely, lovely people at Thalamus, aka Thalamus, are slightly tied up with shipping all the copies, the thousands upon thousands of copies of Roadcraft that they've sold. So, yeah, soon enough. There will be some more. Rougecraft, yeah. You've not heard of it? It's a game where you go around stealing lipstick off of people. Is it thousands? No. It's an Amiga game. No Amiga game in 2024 sells thousands. I mean, it's amazing if a C64 game does, really. But right, so let's just verify this shit, right? So I need to make this so that it remembers its state as well. So you've got to remember. Why is that? Is it just signal? The fuck? What happened there? Some really odd stuff happening today. That is very strange. I just put a no op in there. build. Yeah, building. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The fuck's going on with that? What song is this? Daisy Chain. I'm sure you'll find it. Circuit in it. Let's look at the disassembly window. See what's going on. There, okay. LEA circuit data, yeah. Move Q0, move dot by A0 into D0. A7, which is the correct number. Move that into A5, which is pointing to variables. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah. Even. Okay, yeah. I did have this problem the other day. Okay, that will make sense. Oh, okay, that's better. Right. So, we're going to need a screen, right? And I'm going to do just a little hacky one here. UI underscore width equals 640. UI underscore width underscore byte equals, which is the same variable names or constant names that I used in the music disc. So it's going to translate over fine. Okay, and then UI height, we'll just put it in as the same. Height equals 512. I can't be bothered to set up the whole interlace thing, so screen mem is dcb.b, screen width byte multiplied by height. Okay, yeah, lovely. And then copper list, let's go and steal one from Oddmixasm. Copper list. Yeah, there we go. Edit. Oh fuck. No, let's not steal it from there. I just want a basic high res one. Let's steal it from doc view 2 instead. Copper list. Yeah, beautiful. Screen mod. Yeah. And then we want 1-bit plain. That'll give us a good start, won't it? Right, copper list, yeah. The L-2 for ending, okay. And then I want color 0 to be black, and then color 1 to be about, let's say that shade of grey. Not too bright, but enough. Yeah. Screen mod on that would be 0, I think. 0 on that. That's to do with mouse. C. That's a 3-bit plain display, so it's CBA. Yeah, okay. So that looks good. So in here, let's get the variables. Put that right at the top, actually. Move.longword. Screen mem. Yeah, good. Into D0. LEA. CP planes, we'll call that. There we go. CP planes. Beautiful. Yeah. LEA. See, I should have put this in my basic copper list into my template, really, but never mind. Swap D0 and then move 2 into that. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And then move.longword. Copper list into cop1 LC A6. Now I think I stole some DMA bits from somewhere. I noticed you've done this before, so yeah, 3,000 times. So what we can do just to verify that our screen setup is this is the thing that I always use to make sure my -1 into screen mem, right? So you just put 4 bytes of negative into there. That still says it's going to be good. Okay, so the only thing we need then is some DMA. Let's steal some DMA from somewhere. Again, find init underscore DMA. Now that's the copper list. Doc view 2, steal that doc view. There we go. Edit. A DMA concept is that? That's very strange. Okay, well, we'll call it that. That's fine. Don't care. Okay, so that'll be audio 1, 2, 3, 4. I could never remember this, but actually we can just move .w into DMA con, A6. Right, so now what do we actually want? Okay, so we want set and clear. So we want set, we want to switch stuff on. So 4, we don't want disk or sprites, all blitter. We want 7 and 8, and then 9. Okay, so binary would be 98765432110. So that would be 1600. Oh, plus the set, which would be 8. So that'd be 9600. Oh no, 380. Sorry, plus 1, 2, 3. 8380. Okay. So in fact we could just do that, couldn't we? $8380. I do have bit flags for that as well, which makes it be. Is there a DMA Con helper plugin? There isn't. No, but there is a BLT Con helper plugin, which is bloody amazing. And we can all thank Gigabates. He's not here today, but yeah, Gigabates is amazing. You set that to clear. Fill, copy, mask, Bob, do exclusive and inclusive fills. You can do descending, you can set the shifts, and then you can copy a BLT con in here and it will do it all for you. Spectrum, if anyone says I thought it was Tuesday today and that's why I'm late, they're lying, yeah. Alright, I'll let you off, mate. It's fine. Right, so just basic fucking setup shit. We should now have, theoretically, nothing running at all. Okay. Breakpoint's running. Okay, yeah, so it's just my DMA concept is not right. Clear is to remove it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, what have I got wrong there? DMA con there. Oh yeah, out of debug, otherwise it won't show you. Okay. 9, 8, 7. And that's it. That's the only ones I need. So calculator. But theoretically speaking, oh, I know why. I know why. Has anyone spotted it? 8,000 is to turn stuff on. Yeah, that's fine. No. Not chip. There we go. The classic. Fuck's sake. You did the same yesterday. Master Copper BPL. No, I've got that. There you go. See? I've got too many bit planes set though. That's 9, that isn't it? Terrible fire. How many times have you done that? Hands up if you've done that in the last 3 months. I mean, I'm gonna have to put I'm going to put a sign up that says there's been 0 days since you put a copper list in slow RAM. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Why the fuck is it not working? Why is it not working? Everything else is set correctly. Why is it not working? Oh yeah, the chip can't access that. Okay, yeah. 8. Okay. And then move.w has 0 into SPR0 data A, A6, and then data B as well. There we go. Then we won't get that problem again, will we? Because my template has an ASM file for the copper which specifies chip. Next time it happens, Francis, I want you to come back to me cap in hand. Okay, I don't know what that is. But we've got a screen set up. So we can now start thinking about doing a circuit render, right? So on my variables, what I want is a circuit start x rs.w1 and then a circuit start y at rs.w1, right? So let's move q 0 into d0. Move dot by a0 plus into d0. Oh, that's the other thing we need. We'll need to store the pointer for this because we will need to reference this later. So circuit data pointer, right? Okay, rs.l1. Okay, cool. So after we've taken the first byte out, which is the number of circuits, we'll move a0 into circuit data pointer. Right, so we'll know where that's coming from. A5, yep, cool. And then what we'll do is move dot long word circuit data pointer A5 into A0. Okay, cool. So that's xpos. Okay, and then move.w d0 into circuit. Come on, circuit start x. Come on, A5. And then we just go straight for. In fact, let's save both of those. Y pos, yep. D1, and then yep. Okay, Y. So we've got a start X and a start Y. So where is that on the screen? Let's just set up a little constant here called circuit cell size equals 16, right? Okay, so to get us a bonus keyboard ASMR when he gets in the zone, yeah. Right, so let's get a screen position. So classic way to get a screen position. So the Y position is fine. All we need to do is multiply that by UI underscore screen UI width byte. Yeah, there we go. So that's the width in bytes. So that's D1. That's taken care of. X, we need two things. We need to know two things, right? Actually, the other thing we want to do is be in the center of that block, right? Which is circuit cell size. That seems like a bit much, actually. But we'll add half of that to the Y. Oh, hang on. No, I fucked this up. Okay, so we've got to actually multiply it by cell size first to give us pixels. And then we add half of the cell size, which is 8 pixels, and then we multiply that by the width of the screen, and that gives us our screen Y pos, right? Okay. Okay. So X is a different matter. So we need it as a pixel value, so we do the same thing again to D0. pixel value, and then again we'll add half of that to D0. Right, and we don't need to multiply this by anything, but we do need to work out what D2, so we use this for the 8-bit offset, right? And then we'll do an LSR.L because I know that it's 40k, we could go over 32k, right? Right, so 248 pixels, so that's power 2 3 times to D0, and that is the YPOS bytes, okay? And then we add .w D0 to D1, right? And that's our screen POS. Yes. Okay. Right. We're getting somewhere. Why does the first one have to be in negative? Okay. Anyway. Right. So the next we want to do is moved up by A0 plus into D0's clear again, and then we can just move Q into that. So we need to get the first nibble of the first command, right? Move that, and then logical shift right dot W4, D0. Right, so theoretically speaking, we should have all those positions, and then HXD, what's that say? So we should have that. I might just add one to that for now, just to get it working properly. In fact, let's add one to both of them. Add Q.W/1 to these. It's because I don't want to deal with the outside boundary printing just yet. So we'll call that to do. Kill me. Okay, yeah, lovely. Okay, so just want, because you want some instant gratification, right? You want to see that the first circuit has actually worked, right? So moves that into D0, So we should have in D0 at this point, still building. That's a very good thing, good. Did I close HXD? That was a bloody idiot move, wasn't it? So we should get a 4 in D0, and then we'll deal with the 8 in a minute. Yay! Cool. Right. So we've got a 4 in there. So that relates to a direction to move, right? Right. So oh, that would be a better idea, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'll get onto that in a minute. Is that better, Dodge? Agna, welcome in. Okay, let's just try and draw a pixel on the screen. I might have a rethink of this. Okay, so we've got a command. The other thing we need to do is we need to go back to our C# project, right? Because in here somewhere I have an enum. Here we go. Right. So let's just punch this in here. So let's see. We could just put this into X and Y movements and then run them 16 times, couldn't we? That would work. Yeah. Okay. I think you make it looking too easy. Yeah, I might do. I'm sorry about that, but you know, we want some on screen, don't we? We want some of that sweet serotonin release because something's worked. Usually it's like we get to the second hour and I'm too drunk, but I've been busy building a shed today, so I didn't get drinking early. Sadly, I don't have a picture of it, so I can't show my handiwork. So, okay, so let's do this as a list of directions, right? So up would be dc.w. Up is x is 0 and y is -1. No, it's a tool shed. Up right. Up and right would be +1 on the x and then -1 on the y. Yep. Right would be +1 on the x and nothing on the y. Down and right is +1 on the x and +1 on the y. Down is nothing on the x and +1 on the y. Down and left is left. X is -1 and then y is +1. Yeah, okay, we're nearly there. Left is -1 on the y and nothing on the x. Up and left, dc.w. Yeah, I mean, you say that bitwise, but like, you know, loading up custom registers, to me, custom registers seems much more natural in assembly. Talking to the operating system in assembly, no, it's not so nice. But we don't do that here. Up and left. So left is -1, up is -1 on there, and then none. Well, I don't want that for directions. Okay, but that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so cmp.byte 8 from D0, BQ, done, right? Done move. Okay. Dot. Done move. Right, and then we can just add q.longword. Actually, I don't know what we're going to do about that yet. Right, so let's work this out slightly differently. Right, so we've got a start X, start with. I want to take that out of there. So we've got D0 and a D1. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cell size by Y. Let's put these around the other way. That makes more sense. Okay, let's make this like super slow. I don't actually care. Plot dot, we'll call this. D0 is X and D1 is Y. Okay. RTS. There we go. That's better. And actually, what we'll do is we'll push D0 and D1. We'll pop D0 and D1. And if we need to make this faster later, we will. Oh yeah, there it is. Thank you. Haha, Francis. Nah. Look at all these other issues. Actually, that just needs to be a push M and a pop M, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, so that's our starting point. Okay, so let's do move Q. Oh no, let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of that actually. I forget about all the screen stuff that we were just doing. Okay. LEA directions. PC, yeah. Into a 4. Yeah. Okay, so the command will need to be ×4. Add.wd0 to d0, add.wd0 to d0. So that'd be ×4. Okay. So, and then we'll add D0 to A4. Add dot word D0 to D4. Yeah, A4. So that now has x/y. X/y. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what we're going to do is move Q cell size, isn't it? Circuit cell size -1 into D7. Yep. Cool. Okay. And then we'll do loop. And then we'll just say we're going to do a plot there. Right. And then it's going to be slow as shit, but so, oh dear. Okay, plot. Okay, so we'll just pretend there's a plot there. So once it's done our plot of that pixel, whatever that might be, we'll add .w, A4 to D0, which is our X pos, and then we'll add .w 2, A4 to D1, which is our Y pos, right? And then we'll debra that D7, loop. Right. So, we're supposed to do that up there as well, aren't we? Compare that. That's good. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Doesn't move. Okay. That's why you want to do C for Amiga, isn't it? Because it's your day job. It's too easy. Too easy. Anyway, do what you want. Don't let me change your mind about anything. Okay, right. So that literally doesn't look right. Why have I got 100 in there? That doesn't look right. Let's start that again. Okay. Data point. So we can have a watch on this as well, can't we? Breakpoints are fine. Let's get a watch up. $A0, comma 20,11. Okay. 25 and FF. Okay, so it should be that into D0. Yeah, that. Circuit start X. Move that into D1. Move that into. Oh, okay. I know why that is. Okay. So actually, sorry, I know what we're doing wrong. ext.wd0. That's right. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Bitwise, C#'s been your daily drive for the past 8-ish years. It's been mine for about the past 10-15. SQL, on the other hand, about 20 years. So, mate, I can write you a mean query. And when I mean a mean query, I mean really fucking fast. Cool. Okay, that's now 0. Okay, so let's multiply that by that. Multiply that by that. I'll add half of that. Yeah, cool. That's good. Okay, so that seems good. Oh, we've removed. Okay, that's not right. Yeah, I see what the problem is. Let's put that into D5. D5, D5. Compare that with D5. Else. Add.w. D5 to D5. Should use D4 now. Okay, now that's looking a lot better. I mean, Microsoft SQL, anything. Truncate. No, drop database. That's the one you need. That's definitely the one you need. Little Bobby tables. Okay, so we've got a constant D0 be X and Y now. That's good. Okay, that's good. That into D0, D5, yeah, okay. Shift that over. So now we've got a set of directions. into A4, and we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll do a plot there in a minute, because that's not too bad. Curl. I tell you what, I've never done it before, but apparently GraphQL is absolutely the bane of the entire world. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're moving. Okay, so it is moving. So let's just do plot dot. In fact, we could probably BSR plot dot. We probably don't need to worry about that, but let's just A0 is important because that's where the data comes from. Okay, so right, so we've got move.wx, move d0 into d2. Yeah. Logical shift right.w. That is pixel. So yeah, let's 248. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing that same bit of code again, but you know, this time I'm actually remembering to keep it. Okay, and then we want, so that's byte pos, and that is not dot d3, and that is bit pos. Cool. So that's x, and then all we have to do is multiply. We didn't even have to, because we're saving the register. Anyway, UI underscore width byte, comma d3. Yep, that's good. Yep. Add dot w the byte pos d2 to d3. LEA screen mem. I definitely need to preload that somewhere, and then bit set d3 to a3 comma no d2 to d1. Fuck's sake, d1. Okay, there we go. D1 w. There we go. Okay. This might do something. Oh, it'll be incorrect. Okay, cell size there. Dot cell. Wire loop, we'll call this. Wire loop. Yeah, I can see what I'm doing wrong there. Move that in. We want that divided by 2 because we've got nibbles to deal with. Right, we'll get there. And then what we're going to do is we're not going to do plus on that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put that No, I'm getting myself confused here. Hang on. No, we still want to move 16. I'm an idiot. Right, okay. Copy that out, right? And then what we'll do is we'll put in here move 16. There we go. And then we'll RTS that. Terrible code for efficiency, but fuck it. Right. Okay, and then we can do BSR that. Oh god, no, we can't call that circuit 16, we'll call it. Circuit 16, yeah, okay. Okay, and then what we'll do is we will also move that into D4. But instead of doing a logical shift, we're going to do an and.w to get the second, what's it called? Nibble. Yeah, D5. That's good. Now I'll still do a done move. Now do that as that, and then add q.w oh yeah, that's actually elf. Okay. 1 to a 0. Right. Does it build? What have I got wrong? I'm still impressed that at this point in my life, I mean, I know it's been 20 odd years or 10 years or however many years, but I'm able to type up that much code and it builds. It's good. Right. Let's see if this does something then. Okay. Add queue. Yeah, we're just offsetting them for now. Okay. Move that into there. Move that into there. Shifty. Yeah. Directions. Beautiful. BSR circuit 16, which will then say I want to do that. I want to plot my current dot from D0 to D1. I'm going to add those values. And then I'm going to plot. I didn't really want to watch that, but there we go. Terrible piece of code, but there we go. Okay. Have I set a breakpoint now? Oh no, it's just being a knob, isn't it? Okay. So let's do that. And then done move. Why does it think there's a breakpoint there? Okay. Okay, that's slightly off, but it's doing something. We've drawn a line somewhere. SPU, is that the PlayStation one? Okay, this is looking like it's working. So what we're going to do is we will branch to while loop. Branch dot while loop. How you doing anyway, Neil? I hope you're well, mate. That's probably going to work. Okay. What does it do? Honestly, fuck knows. I was half expecting that to do a little bit more than that, but there we go. Did it build? Or did I have an error? No, there's no errors. Interesting. Let's just do a quick test here a sec. Just make sure that I'm not going doing something stupid, which is obviously, we move that into screen mem. And then let's plus UI underscore width byte. And then UI width byte times 2. In fact, let's get rid of that one. And we should see 2 lines above each other. Right? Okay, cool. So that is correct. So what the hell's going on with this then? Let's actually debug the fucker. Okay. X and Y position. Okay. I know we've got it running out of... okay. Multiply and then multiply, so that'll be there. Yeah, okay. Okay, move Q0 into D1.
Hey guys, I just want to say that if you do not follow DJ Hoffman on Twitch, then you are an idiot. Thank you very much.
Fucking scared the shit out of me, that hit. You don't have to say sorry. Oh, how many times have I got you with my redeem on your channel? 3 times. I always, whenever I wander in, if I see he's playing like a scary game like Resident Evil or something, I wait until like the game's gone really quiet, and then I'll trigger it. And literally, I watch him almost shit himself. It is just, oh, chef's, it's priceless. I get far too much enjoyment from that. It is so good though. Okay. You don't know? It's true, yeah. I don't know for sure. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, circuit 16. Okay, that's fine. So... that's interesting. Let's run that again. Get rid of that one. Because that didn't look right. Touching cloth. Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't put it past him calling a demo touching cloth. Circuit 16. Okay. Move that into D5. Okay. And that. Oh! First one can't be. Have I got this wrong? Or maybe... Okay, maybe that is correct. Done move. Okay. Okay, and then it just quits. Okay. Okay, circuit render. Okay, so maybe the first one that I did was just 2 lines. Doesn't seem right to me, though. Let's check the JSON file, right? That's a good idea, isn't it, Ian? Temp / yeah. Circuits.json. What did I do? That's not fucking readable, is it? Format. Thank you. Let's use the bloody thing. Come on. $38 and 0. That doesn't look right. Oh, that's why, because it'd be 37 and 0. Okay, so it should be 42228. Okay, there is another problem somewhere, and it's in the generation of data. So that's not right. So the first... Let's just verify this. Yeah, I think I fucked something else up here. So it says 482888, and that's 42228. So it should be 42228, and then probably another 8, and then the next coordinate, which would be... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Okay. We're at breakpoint number 2. So... A gerbil, are you off, mate? Oh. Wrap it up with that.
US Gold present from Sega.
There you go. That's how we do run around here now. It costs is very expensive though, so yeah, that's how we do it. I have to call it a night. No worries. That's better. Yes, thank you, Hitch. No worries, Gridpoint. Thanks for tuning in. I will do the X copy BRB, and then I'll BRB. So BRB. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working. Right. So, if you remember, it looks like the data is wrong. Yeah, that's all wrong. It's all completely wrong. Right. So where did we generate that? In this export program, didn't we? Find export. Okay. Okay, let's run that. Let's hit the button for exporting the circuit. Direction 1 is in direction 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, direction 1 equals moves, which is 4. Direction 2. Oh, you absolute numpty, Ian. If y.moves.count equals 1, that's not right at all. God, you did write this late at night, didn't you? %1 equals 1. Okay. I think that's... No, %2. Mod 2. That equals 1. Right, let's try that again. Okay, that might explain why we're not drawing anything. I don't know why it's all the way over to the right, but we'll deal with that one later. Okay. I0, so I equals 1. Why is that put in? No, that's not right. 0, 0, 0, 0. That's right. That's the right way around. Right, okay. Okay, you can see the problem there now. Yeah. There we go. Okay, write that byte. Write that byte. Write that byte. Okay. That looks better. Yeah, okay, let's... Index was out of range. So, how many moves have we got? We've got 5 moves, so that's... Oh, hang on. Maybe I've just got this round the wrong way. Now that's going to do exactly the same thing, isn't it? Oh, no, hang on. I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. If I equals wire dot moves dot count, then put none in. Okay, that seems more sensible, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, there we go. All of that shit's correct. So do that. Do that. Okay, let's run the whole thing. Does it error? Nope, still error. And why is that? Because I is 4, and then moves dot count is 5. Okay. What have I done wrong? It's the last one, so we don't want to try and read the last one. Oh, hang on. -1. That's why. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I know that's broken. Let's try that again. Oh! Ooh. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's go and have a look at that data again. HXD. There we go. 42288. Okay. Some directions for. Why is that coming up with 48? That's got to be wrong. Oh, hang on. Unless that's right. Let's just, because HXD does this sometimes. No, that's the second one's still got a 48 in it. Why is that? Okay, let's have a look at the second one, because that can't be right. Okay, export. Direction, yeah. Okay, yeah. Direction 1. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, okay. Oh, that's for each wire. Okay, let's go and pause there. Okay, yeah. Okay. Next wire. Okay, so we'll start X is 1 and minus, what would be 0 and minus 1. So on HXD. Zero minus 1. So we should get a 4. Why is... Oh! Okay, I know what's going on. We don't need to do that. Oh, no, we do. That is correct. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, let's try it again. Because we have to put a none in to tell it to end. Okay, that's fine. Unless it already has... Hang on. Oh, it's they've already got a none in them. You absolute numbskullion. Okay, right. So, let's just try that again. Okay, for the wire has... First wire has... 5 moves in it. Up, down, right, and then none. Okay, cool. Down, right, and then none. And it's got 5 moves. That's interesting. Look at that in HXD. 4. Why has that got an 8 in it? I'm going to punch this in the face in a minute. Right, let's really look at it this time. Okay. Let's put that there. Okay, that's the first one. Second one. Start X, start Y. That's good. Okay, so wires.moves.I. 0. Direction 1 is set. Direction 2 equals 8. So what's it on moves? Where is it? Wire. Oh, fuck's sake. No wonder it's not working. You absolute numbskullion. Okay. Okay. This, I'll just hack this. New list equals new list direction. Right. Okay. For each var temp dir in circuit.wire, no, into wire.moves. writer wire.moves. There we go. If direction is not equal to none. It's going to make the data smaller. None. Okay. Then add new list dot add temp direction, right? Once it's finished doing that, we'll then add new list dot add direction none. Direction dot none. Okay. Okay, that was what was confusing the hell out of me. The editors allow me to put loads of none in there, and this still renders them. It doesn't care. But obviously we do care because we don't want loads of crap data. I've forgotten something else. Hang on. Wire dot moves equals new list. There we go. Okay, so wire moves. The fuck? Oh. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Right. The nuns. I know. Will someone not think of the nuns? Okay. So new list should now have a nice sanitized list. Down, 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 left. Down, 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 down. None. Okay. Okay. Breakpoint off. I wonder how much smaller the data is now, and probably not much. Oh, that's bad, mate. I quite like it though. I do love a good pun though. I do. I like a dad joke. I like a terrible joke. That's a good one though. I like that. It's my favourite bad programming joke. Is did you hear about the McAfee murder trial? Is expected to last 30 days. So. Anyway. But I know, it's awful. Tumbleweeds. Yes, thank you, Spectrum. Right. HXD again. No. Ship it. Don't give up the day job. I won't, Neversoft. Don't worry. Okay, 42, 2, 2, 2, 8, 8. Okay. I don't know where we got 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 8, 8. Okay. Just adds another none in there, doesn't it? That's fine. Okay. That looks a lot better. It looks like we've actually got the correct data now. Right. So, back to the Amiga. Okay. Right, now we step through this bugger. And then let's see what we're getting. Right, okay. Okay. Do a circuit 16. D5. What the f... Oh, I know why. Yeah. Because I'm an idiot. Oh, it's not there, is it? It's C:/code/mod mix asm /assets/circuit.bin, because that's where we put it. And we build that. Yeah. Okay. Done move. Yeah. Okay. Next move. It's finally a direction. Okay. Oh! It moved somewhere. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is great. My legs would break. Thank you. Circuit 16. Okay. Plot dot. Yeah. Okay. I mean the plot's fucked, but let's Oh, I hate the fact that it keeps jumping to that. That's very annoying. Okay, run that. Add q.long word 1 to a 0. BRA while loop. Yep. Okay. So what we need to do is after that, done move. Is we sub q.w1 from circuit count. Come at A5. BNE dot while loop. Okay. I mean, what is the worst that's going to happen? Actually, I'll tell you what the worst is going to happen. We're going to give ourselves some memory protection. Because I think that the first thing that's going to do is right over the copper list. Right. Build. Why is that not jumping to the next one? Absolute knobs. D1 and D2. Oh. Okay, I mean that's a partial problem. Okay, let's go there. And let's run it again. Oh, I think I might know why it's doing that. Okay. Okay, we also need to add q dot long word 1 to a0. We need to do that there as well. So we're done with the move. Okay. Right. Wire loop move Q0. Okay, that's the next wire. Oh, that's why. That's not the wire loop. Okay. Dot main loop. That's why. Okay. BNE main loop. Okay. Eventually, this is just going to draw. Hey Machiavellian Alloy, how you doing? Okay. Okay. That's how quick my code's running. Oh shit. Yes! Okay, let's have a look. There's something, I mean, there's definitely a lot of fucking wrongness going on here. But, I'll take that. VBL, no, these are background. These can take as long as I like. Doesn't matter. Let's 0 on it won't because it's probably been used already. I don't think even I can use it. No, 8 minutes, mate. Sorry. That's vertical blank. So, not visual buffer line. I am right, aren't I? Just imagine a sinking ship. That's most of my code anyway, isn't it? So, okay, this is good. I tell you what I am gonna do is rather than adding one to that, What we're going to do is on the plot. Is test.wd0 bmi.skip. This would be slow as shit, but .skip, yep. cmp.w slash 640 d0 bcs.skip. Okay. D1 if it's minus, and then that's 512 skip. So that's our boundary check. Let's just double check. We've got rid of the add +1 there, didn't we? Yeah. So the first few dots should not be allowed to be plotted. Cool. Those can. There's definitely some overlap shit going on there. But let's have a look at the image in the app again. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there. Okay. Fine. Okay, and that one's there. That one's there, and then that one, but that one goes, I think that goes out of screen. Oh, okay, so maybe this is a bitplane issue. Okay, that one goes up there. That's it. No, there's definitely something wrong there. Okay. Let's have a quick look at this. Okay, up is minus, up right is 1, and then -1, and then right is +1, no, and then down is ++, and then down is 0 there, and then down left is that and that, and then left is that, and then up left is that. So those are correct. So yeah, apart from that, it doesn't keep changing. I mean, to be fair, I would argue that AI is probably doing a better job of its code than I am at the moment. And okay, okay. And then tell what we're going to do. Instead of doing that, we're going to LEA A3, D1 W into A3. No, shit, no, we can't do that either, because it could be over. Maybe that's what the problem is. Let's just swap D1, clear D1, and then swap it back. Screen mem, and then add .longwood D1 to A3, and then do the plot like that. Oh yeah, setting the register might be helpful. Let's see if that makes any difference. No, there's still something wrong with that, isn't there? Ignoring those 2 lines there because I know what they are. Why is that all funky up like that? These lines should never touch. But a bunch of them are. Create a small manual example to check ASM, then verify export or after. I suppose there is that, yeah. Reread the export back in and then just run it into the thing. AI is just other people's code. This is true. So is Google, but you know. Let's have a look at it again by comparison. Okay, so it's missing that one there. Okay, no, it's going to miss that one because that's in the top corner. So that's correct. That one's correct. That one's there. Oh, so that'll be that one there, and that one there is going up there like that. And then that one's fucked, isn't it? And then that one's missing. The ups and downs there, oh, they're probably out of shot actually. They're probably about there. Okay. Those ones there, I've only got 1, 2 of those. There, some of those are missing. Yeah, yes. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. It'll be a data problem. Yeah. Start point calculation, you reckon? Dunno. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's that point now, isn't it? We've got 20 minutes left. Kind of had enough of it. But, okay. So out of curiosity, I mean, I'd just pre-calculate them if I could, but yeah, maybe maybe there's something else that's gone wrong. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is this? We've got 2 discs. Three. It's been done. Can't have 3. 12 doesn't exist. Googleplex. No. 1 doesn't exist either. 12. No. Never had a 12. No. We're never. Left. No, they're in the centre. 5? We have a 5. TTD. Yes. We have a 5. I like the fact that it's now more esoteric suggestions rather than people actually trying to guess what the next number of disc should be. I like that. That's a nice thing. Cool. Let's do this. I don't know what it is. It's a demo, I guess. fuck's sake. Why is it I always end up having to write... I wrote the same disc twice. Never mind. Anyway, what's this? Oh, it's the art state pack. So, oh, there we go. Oh no, that's the wrong keyboard. That one. This one's loading. It even exits to the menu again. Who said 4 is good? 5 is cool. Low frequency operator. Oh, let's do that. What's that? Ooh. Here we go. That's definitely Shrinkler. I'll give that one a clap. It had a bob in it. No bobs were harmed. Oh, here we go. What's this? Decrunches whilst destroying your encoder. That looks to me like a, I would guess, an Amiga Clang rendering progress bar with no jokes. Just a progress bar. But we enjoy progress bars here. Hands up if you enjoy progress bar. Me. I think it's looped now, don't you? Yeah, I reckon that's looping. So let's go there. There we go. Okay, well, we've got a load more numbers to pick from now. So what do you want next? I don't know how big it was. I could type in DIR, but I don't think it's going to work. 12. Rusty. Oh, 4K. Oh, no, that's the wrong keyboard again. That was number 5. Low frequency operator. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's one of the Polish guys that does this, isn't it? It's got a 4K executable graphics thing that renders these images. So that's cool. I like that. Yeah, it's only 4K. It's all triangles, so that's nice. We like that. 6 onwards are graphic stills. Yeah. That is a good question. Number 5 was 30k or thereabouts, or slightly less, I guess. Right, let's pick a number. Boom. Oh, we watched that last week. Oh, let's look at the Crack Tro by TRSI, shall we? What did TRSI crack this week? And the music's by Virgil as well, look at that. What? I thought that Droid Special game was free. I mean, wasn't it? I mean, I didn't download it, but I thought it was free, wasn't it? I don't know. Never mind the details. No, I won't. It is now. I guess it is now, yeah. Okay. Okay. Blimey. Oh, this is really nice, actually. We'll do number 8. This was the winner from the Xenium Graphics Compo. Very nice picture by Facet. Look at that. OCS. By Lemon Period, yes. That's lovely, that. Oh, we get 3 times clap. Yeah. 32 or 64 colours. I'm assuming 32, right? 1, Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 32 colours then. So what else? Someone pick. Where was it? 2. Oh yeah, well let's do that again. That was quite cool actually. Party invitation by Boom. This is quite cool. I just got to just got to check something. Poland, mate. If you want to come to Xenium with me next year, that'd be great fun. It's a lovely party, and you get your own hotel room. Well, you have to pay for it with a ticket, but it's like 40 quid a night, and it's your own room, and it's attached to a demo party. Xenium's great. I suggest everyone go there. All right, it's not Pro Tracker, is it? No one's mad enough to use Pro Tracker apart from me this day and age. Yeah, okay. There's something bothering me about the music, like it's Santa. How you doing, mate? Yes. There's lots of spelling mistakes. Oh, that's what we could just quickly run through actually. Let's just take a very, very, very brief detour. Let's go back here. There. So, let's bring up Airsoft. C/DevTools. Yep. Airsoft Win64. Airsoft. There we go. Oh God, you're not gonna be able to see anything, are you? Options, fonts, default font. Let's try 26. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Fuck it. Open recent. So this is our Action Replay Mark III disassembly. Let me just try and shrink this up a bit. Okay, we don't need to see that. We can see some of this though, can't we? There we go. Oh, it's got a bit big, this actually. So you'll see loads of stuff has been modified now. So I found in memory. The gerbil's been hanging out and helping out and finding some stuff. This is all the memory area. We haven't. I found a bunch of save values here, so these have all fallen now. That's the Red Snoop area of an Action Replay. I should probably relabel some of these to their actual addresses at some point. Oh, we could probably do one now, actually. I reckon. Where's Reg Snoop? I saw it there, didn't I? Reg Snoop. I reckon. F. So calculator says 32 divided by 4. No, sorry. 32 divided by 4. Would be 8. Oh, that's Reg Snoop 8. Oh, there we go. Reg Snoop, because that's okay. That, okay, we can safely say, I think. Check the reference on that. Okay, Reg Snoop. We'll call that Reg Snoop color. Reg Snoop. Rename. Reg Snoop color. There we go. That's one more down. Come on then. What else did we... I'll tell you what I did do today. So, you'll see here. Let's move all this over. We don't need to see a lot of this. Here is basically all of these have been relabeled today. So each one of these prints out a description of the custom register and what all the bits mean. Basically a chunk of the hardware reference manual. But they were all just labelled as addresses. So I took the list of addresses because I knew these were in a chip register order, and then put them into Google Sheets, and then assign them all with names based on their chip registers. You see that's all pointing to like the same address there, so they're all just bit plain pointer, for example. So you go to that, and say bit plain data. There we go. So Neversoft, speaking to someone who hasn't disassembled using modern tools, is it easier, better than Ghidra? For Amiga stuff, you cannot beat this thing at the moment. It is bloody amazing, and Hop is still developing it. So okay, but did I label that up? That must be that's just a random list of text, that is, isn't it? So yeah, definitely overkill for something like this. A good Z80 disassembler. There's the that's the burst nibbler patch data, so it patches that. We've seen the commands before, but basically this is still ongoing. Yeah, this already knows. So this has got some really cool tools in it. I mean, it's not. I've got most of them already, but if you go, for example, Equate Finder, and it's found 817 possible equates, and then if you look down here, it says, "Oh, look, this could be these could be equates." So if you look that, okay, that's going into A7 to bad register to verify that against. See. So I've already gone through these. There's a lot of the addresses already done. So I think Ida is married to Red Snoop. It'd also be good if it remembered to put PC on things. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? But yeah, as you can see at the moment, I could actually take this action replay disassembly, because at the moment the disassembly gets put in source code, it gets reassembled by VASM, and the binary is actually matching 100%. So we could probably take this as it currently stands and start modifying it. But I want to know more about come here, all this crap down here, the memory stuff. What's all this relating to? What does it mean? Sysop counter. Oh yeah, so you can follow that through. So that's a sysop counter. And then, so if you go to that one there, you'll notice that the sysop counter is against the command may, and then the next sysop counter is against the, and then blah 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 sysop counter force, yada yada. So, officer father, yeah, I think so. Why are the Regis long? Hooverphonic. Oh, because they're not actual Regis. Are you on about the text that we were looking at earlier? Here. Because these are descriptions of the registers. So you go to there, and then that has a description of the interrupt register bits. So that's why those are longs, because they're not actual register values, they're text pointers. See, TXT chip reg description, aud dat, audio channel data, bit plane pointer, blah 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 blah. So yeah, gradually, slowly but surely, more and more of this is starting to come into play. So yeah, at some point we'll have this completely fully mapped, and then we'll start cutting all the crap out that we don't want, and then putting all the crap in that we do want. And then we've got obviously the ability to build our own action replay cartridges now, because they've been reverse engineered by Nalos, another TTE member. And then we're going to get our circumvent TTE be useful to nick routines out of. Yeah. But yeah, I am going to do just a few extra bits and pieces, a few Easter eggs, remove some of the fluff, and then yeah, just have that. It's going to be called Circumvent Mark IV, because why wouldn't you call it that? Alright, to roll us out, let's just have another quick look at the music disc, and then I'm going to find us someone to go and raid. Where is it? And of course, by the time we get next week, that Proc Gen stuff will be in, and a load of other stuff will be in. Next week, actually, the deadline for tunes submissions is Sunday, so if people haven't finished their tunes, they're not going to be included in this volume. And then I've got to do the mix, so yeah, it might last a bit longer next week. So who knows? Anyway, let's have another little look at this, and then I'll go and find someone for us to raid. So there you go. It's there's a bunch of stuff to do, but we've nearly got a music disc ready. So shift the meters into the background. No, I can't. I physically can't do that. Copper effect in the background is awesome. Thank you very much. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was just trying to go for a standard sign and I got the code wrong and it looked kind of cool. So once I fixed it, I had to go and reverse engineer that back in. And that's what came out. So yeah. Scracked on my phone. Thank you very much. It's looking really good. Thank you, Zerom. So yeah, you know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. It's that time of night, isn't it? Let's start that raid, Charlie. Oh, I've started it. I've pressed the button. And let's have some bass. Anyway, I'll be back on Monday for a DJ stream. You're off now anyway, mate. Great stream as usual. Thank you, Dockster. TTD. Thank you, Elishai. I'm forgettable. Francis, later, mate. Booney, everyone else. Oh, man. Codename Dodge. Giku. Much love, everyone. I will see you all Monday next week for some DJing. That'd be fun. Until then, be good to each other and be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.